Bienvenidos a la Midwest Flyways podcast. I am your host, Joey Bus. Hi. And I have Sleepy Cal and Quabby Cauda with me today on the Midwest Flyways podcast.
What up?
Thank you so much for coming and listening to this week's podcast. I appreciate it, everybody.
That was good.
Thank you.
Nice job.
No, I should have
cupped.
But it's okay.
It's an effort thing. Boys, bad news.
Boys.
It's turkey season.
Good news.
It's not good news, man.
Great news.
Oh, man.
You know what's cool is I haven't gone on Instagram because of the fact that it's turkey season, man.
You mean the maternity photos?
Yeah. Yep.
Isn't that wild?
Well said. Yep.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I can't wait.
Now, the only person that has ever gotten me fired up to shoot a turkey, Cade Tricky.
Yeah.
The only person, man. He gets me so fired up. Where it's like, dude, I want to shoot a turkey, but I want to shoot a turkey with Cade.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like I see Cade shot a turkey, but then I'm like, oh, it'd be fun to watch Cade shoot a turkey.
Well,
like, it'd be fun to be with Cade when he's shooting a turkey.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's the first time every time.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. But he makes, like, he takes the bones out of the wings or whatever and makes his own little.
I saw that. Yeah. I've seen that.
It's dope.
Yeah.
Very cool. Can't imagine how it tastes, but I'm sure it's very cool. And he sells them too.
How what tastes?
The bone.
In your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I bet it tastes like nothing by the time he's done with it.
I don't know.
It's been sanded on and shit, probably.
He put up a couple videos in the early stages of it of him, like, pre-boiling it.
Oh. He put it in
into
his mouth? Pre-boiling?
Yeah.
Got it.
Not for me.
I'm good.
Some sort of disease from raw meat.
Yeah, I'm good.
Almost guaranteed. I think he put it through like a pressure washer and air compressor or something and whatever. I'm sure he hand washed it, but I can't imagine that tasted good.
I mean,
like there's just
if he hand washed it and did all that, I don't know.
Dude,
but
tell the boys what we're doing.
Well, we're making a video. I can't wait for this video.
Dude, it's going to get so much hate.
It's going to get
And
so much hate.
So pumped. Just because of how outwardly, not how much we hate turkey hunting, but just how much
we don't care about it.
We don't care. Yep.
Yeah, and here's the thing. So this video is going to be very funny. I don't want to give too much away. We haven't filmed it yet. But let's just say
Where's my fedora?
Yes.
Let's just say
Joey's going to be calling him in.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Done it in front of many, many turkey hunters, and they're like, that's actually really good.
Can you do it right now?
Yeah, I can.
Can you give us a gobble?
Yeah, well, let me do the ensemble.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
let me do the
Okay.
ensemble.
Yeah,
okay?
do it.
The routine.
No, I got
That's going to kill a turkey, bud.
I got 2 6-milligram Zins in my upper lip. So
That's going to kill a
not
turkey.
It's not going super well with the
Yeah, like they're not going to be in there during the hunt.
Yeah, that's the thing.
100% in. And I'm going to literally jump in a pool of permethrin. Just
face dive. Yeah. You're going to swim in it.
yeah, and I think it's really cool all these guys traveling and doing like chasing 48 or whatever it's called, or chasing 49 because you can't hunt in Hawaii. But like, man, when you go into that upper northeast section with the alpha gal Lone Star tick, I'm out. You've heard of that, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Honestly, the ticks in general, like even just deer ticks in Minnesota, really makes me not want a turkey hunt.
No.
Yeah. We only had one when we went last time that we found on us, but
Was it a deer tick or
no, just a little baby bitch tick. I don't know what they're called.
Oh, the baby bitch tick.
Yeah, I don't know their scientific name. But
That one.
So was it like looking into a mirror?
Yes,
Or
it was. Yeah.
Carter's like, it's me.
Just a bloodsucker.
Just a baby bitch tick. Just a bloodsucker.
So Carter's gonna shoot a turkey.
Parasite.
I'm gonna film it. Joey is going to call it in. Joey's gonna call it in. I'm glad you picked up on that a second later. It's gonna be very fucking funny. Yes. We're for sure shooting one too.
We should. I mean,
I don't care.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
They've been there. Where we're going, they have been there.
We're gonna shoot one.
Yeah.
Dude,
I can't wait for the fucking video when Joey's sitting there and he does his gobble, and we look back out and the turkey's just charging,
gobbling back.
I can't wait, and
Dude,
it's just gonna piss so many turkey hunters off.
We get out to the woods. We're like, where are they? And I go, and we hear one in the distance.
Yeah.
We're like, there, walk,
yeah,
go there, sit down next to a tree, and you just see one.
yeah, coming out hot.
Yep, and you know exactly what's gonna happen. Carter's just
gonna
go
miss.
smoke a Jake. Just a straight, no beard, no
if one
spur,
walks out, I'll do it.
no spur.
That's what
no
we should do. That would
beard.
really piss people off.
He's
That
gonna
would
shoot-
really piss people off.
Actually, he's just gonna shoot a hen.
Yeah, we'll just whack it. I don't need hunting privileges.
Don't do that. Definitely don't do that.
Bearded hen, then it's legal.
But shoot a Jake. That'd be funny.
Dude. And honestly, the best part about this entire thing right now is how Cal called you, or I called you a tick, and then Cal's like, he's a bloodsucker. And I can actually picture you as an arachnid with 8 legs and just your head
All right, it's
for
too
the
far.
body because your head is so fucking big.
Yeah.
All right.
You know?
Yep.
Let me retract that. Your forehead is so big.
You could fit all 5 here. Damn. It's a 5 head.
Yep. Got to keep
Carter's
the
just
knowledge
like-
somewhere.
Carter's just sitting on a blade
True.
of grass waiting to get picked up by some mammal.
God. Dude, I'm very excited for this turkey video, though.
Yeah, should be
Yeah,
fun.
it's going to be all shenanigans. Definitely shoot a Jake, and then we'll cook it. We'll do something good.
Dude.
Unless
TC.
Carter's got plans for cooking it up.
It's either AC or TC. Tick Carter, Arachnid Carter.
Oh my God.
No.
I thought he was CC, bro. Flabby Kodo.
I know, but honestly, man.
Kaudio Kodo?
Maybe that should be your challenge afterwards, is to make it taste good.
You don't like wild turkey?
Oh, no.
I feel like the breast would be good. It's the legs that are
the
just
breasts
meh.
are still tough. The legs are very tough.
Right.
Connor smoked wild turkey for us once, and I thought it was good.
Well, I actually just talked to him on the phone, and he's like, I didn't really know what I was doing back then. He goes, so I can understand why it was like tendony and not super good. He goes, I know what I'm doing now. I can make you some really good turkey. I've shoot
Maybe
so many
that'd be
turkeys a year.
fun. Maybe we'll shoot it, then we'll take it to Connor, and then he can show us how he cooks it.
Yeah, that'd be lit.
Yep.
That'd be lit.
Yeah, we'll do that.
You know, he's married now. He knows how to cook.
Yeah.
He knows how to cook.
Yeah, I went over to his house a few weeks ago, and he was making dinner to bring somebody.
Did
Yeah.
someone have a baby? Is that
I don't
why
know.
he's bringing
I
someone
don't know
dinner,
what
or
I don't
is
know
it
what
just
the reason was.
goodness of his heart.
I don't know.
Damn.
Smelled fire.
Really?
Yeah, it smelled really good. I walked in.
Some
and I was
hot
like,
dish, bud.
No, it was some.
Fuck,
it was
bud.
some fancy pasta dish.
Fuck, pasta hot dish, eh?
He's doing it, bro.
He's doing it.
Yeah, he's really doing it.
Remodeling bathrooms and
My gosh, that guy is a fucking carpenter now. Seriously, it's incredible. Yeah, he's remodeled 2 whole houses now.
hey,
Yeah, I love it.
tell me you're a home flipper without telling me you're a home flipper.
His shit looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's good.
It's not DIY.
No, it's good. Well, now that he has a female touch added to it,
Yes,
much better.
much
So
better.
Thank
yeah.
you, Morgan.
Yes,
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's
You're
very-
unbelievable.
Yeah,
Thank you for turning our boy into a man.
yeah. She designs it. He just puts
All
it
the
together. I'm
sage
guessing.
green and gold,
Yeah, she's got
all
it,
up
bro.
in that babe.
She's got it. She's
Mm.
got the. She knows the finishing touch.
Oh, you know that's right.
Yep.
Oh, you know that's right.
Yeah,
Shit.
100%.
Carter,
But
can I
anyway.
get some intro music, please?
No.
Let's get shot in the chest 5 times. I got a quick question for you guys.
Yeah.
I get asked this a lot, like a lot, and I honestly don't know the answer to it. How far do you think, with birdshot, do you think a shotgun load is lethal to a human being?
To a human being,
Yeah.
Where are we shooting? Head, chest?
Let's just say center mass.
birdshot being all the way down to like what? Double B? Triple B?
Yeah, anything, let's just say anything other than double odd buck. Like, it's weird how much I get asked this. And I'm like,
Yeah, it
I
is
would
weird.
think
That's a weird question.
I would think within 30 yards.
Does it mean anything to you that that I've never been asked that?
I haven't either.
No, yeah. Like,
Do you think
people
that
are
says anything about you?
me? Well, people are like, well, you have a lot of guns. I'm like, well, I have a lot of shotguns, and they're like, well, if someone breaks into your house, do you think like you could protect your family? And I'm like, yeah, I could protect my family. They're like, well, how, like, what are you shooting, like a slug or like double-aught buck? And I'm like, no, I'd just shoot like waterfowl loads. Like, well, how effective is that? And I'm like, it's a really good question. I guess I don't know.
Even if it didn't kill him at like 30 yards, it really
It'd be
sucked to get
fucked
shot
up.
by it.
Really bad, yeah.
Might not be instant death, but
I think that it could be lethal at 30.
I was going to say 45 would be like, I don't think it'd kill after that.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
You'd be fucked up, but
Yeah.
you'd just be more pissed.
Well,
haven't you seen that Dave Chappelle skit?
Which one?
The one where he's talking about buying shotgun shells, and the guy at the store says, asking him what it's for.
Oh my god!
And then he's like, remember the birdshot, buckshot? Birdshot, buckshot. You do every other.
Key and Peele did a skit on that too.
Did they?
I need to buy that chainmail.
No, that's the Pawn Stars thing.
Oh really?
That's that pawn shop.
I need a zip line.
Yeah.
I need a crossbow.
He's like, come here for a second. You're gonna put on a suit of armor that you hope will stop armor-piercing rounds. You're gonna shoot a zip line with a flaming bow and arrow through a bank window. Then you're gonna use a makeshift zip line to zip line across from another building, crashing through the window, and you'll be wearing roller skates so that you can easily skate down the hallway to the bank safe. Yeah, dude. And you're gonna hope you're gonna be going fast enough that you can crash through the bank safe door.
It's so
yeah,
funny.
That's incredible. Yeah, I would to answer your question, I don't know, I guess 40, 50 yards maybe max.
I feel like with our barrel lengths, like at 26, 28, and especially with our chokes, you're going to do some fucking damage.
Yeah, someone's going to really have to think twice about continuing to do something bad to you.
So say someone comes into your home, shoots at you, and runs out, right? And you poke out the door, which in a lot of states is illegal, right?
Yeah.
Because we're a castle state here in Minnesota. So if they're in your home, fair game, But if they're outside your home on your property.
I don't know enough about this. I actually read
we learned it in our self-defense class, or self-defense,
concealed carry.
Concealed carry. Thank you. Good Lord. What's wrong with it? You have to wait till they come into your domicile. And so I'm picturing someone in my driveway running away, and I try to hit him with a shotgun. And I'm thinking they probably wouldn't die at 20 yards.
Well, yeah, you shouldn't shoot them outside your home while they're
No, I know,
away.
but I'm
Don't shoot 'em in the back.
I'm putting myself into that situation. I don't think they would die. I think they would keep running.
I
think
gotta
they'd be hurt.
I've got a feeling if you get shot in the back from 20 yards,
Yeah.
you're gonna fall at least. And it'd be
I don't think
tough
you're just
to
gonna
get
go
back
home.
Up. Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna be like, oh, let me get my car on my back. You're gonna stay there for a while.
No. There's also those videos of cops unloading an entire clip into someone, and the first two shots they're still coming at him from point blank with a 9 mil.
Yeah.
It's so when you think about it from that perspective, I don't know.
They don't do much once they get to them. Usually they fall on them, and then that's just kind of it.
Sure, but I think there's
I don't
so
really
much
know.
adrenaline pumping.
Honestly, this conversation's a little wild. It's pretty crazy.
No, I know. I just what do you think? What do you think when it stops becoming effective? He says 45.
I don't know. I have no idea. 40, 45 maybe. Yeah, something like that.
But you think within that it's just dead on impact?
No, I don't think you're dead on impact. If you're talking about dead on, this is crazy that we're still talking about this, by the way.
New video next week, by the way. Mythbusters.
Yeah.
Any volunteers?
Oh, my God.
It's a bad idea. I would, if you're just thinking this guy gets shot and he's dead immediately, I don't even know if it's possible. I mean, you talking about just still being alive for a few seconds? I don't know.
I think you could be they're not doing shit.
10 yards. If you're at 10 yards and you get shot with triple B, in like somewhere significant. Now, if it's in your leg, you're going to be alive. If you get shot in the chest or the head at 10 yards with triple B.
10 yards is pretty obvious. The wad's going to be stuck inside of you.
Yeah, but I think like 20 yards, bro. I don't know if you're going to die immediately. Like, you're probably fucked up, but.
So, like, think about, like, we've shot birds on the water, right? And you can see your pattern. It's like, especially with the 20 gauge, that thing's like the size, maybe a little bit bigger than a softball at 35 yards. You can see all those pellets going.
I will say, I still don't think you're dying. I mean, think about the size of a BB shot.
Right.
The problem isn't that you're fucked up. It's that, like, nothing is killing you in that situation. Like, that's why even if you get shot in the stomach at 10 yards with a 9mm, like, you're not dead immediately. You're shot in the stomach.
Right.
Now, if you get shot in the heart or the brain,
moving.
If you get shot in the brain or the heart, at 10 yards, you're dead. You're going to die immediately. But yeah, I mean, if you don't get a clean shot off, like, that's why I'm saying it's hard because, yeah, you're patterning, but, like, these are tiny, tiny BBs, right?
Right. They don't go in as far.
So it's like if you're thinking dead on impact, like dead immediately, yeah, you got to be pretty close, bro. Probably 10, 20 yards, I think, for sure.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think anything over 20, there's no way you're dead immediately.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was going to say was 25 yards, you lose your efficacy.
I think at that point you have to be shooting them in the head or the heart. That's the only two options. Like,
right.
You need a bullet, you need a BB in the brain or in the heart.
Heart.
Yeah. You could be Dr. Spaulding if you want, though. Dissect the aorta.
Left ventricle.
Left ventricle.
Left ventricle. Thank you. Anyway. Sorry for getting off on such a tangent.
Yeah, like you want to introduce a sponsor now?
I've been asked that question so many times.
That's weird.
Like so many times.
The next time someone asks you that question,
why?
The response you should have is, why would you ask me that question? That's what I would ask.
I think it's just because they know I have a couple shotguns. I think that's it.
I will say,
like hunters asking you or just random? Okay, that makes a little more sense.
When I like meet people sometimes and they know that I have the hunting thing, they know about Midwest Flyways. They'll be like, so you have a lot of guns, huh? I'll be like, no, not really, man. Shotguns, yeah, but I'm not like a gun connoisseur. I don't have like, a stack of guns behind a safe in my wall. I think that's like what people assume.
Right.
That don't really
you're
know me.
A doomsday prepper.
Yeah, they think I'm some guns.
Because you like to shoot ducks.
Yeah, some gun psychopath. It's like, no, bro,
You look like it though.
Right, that's not true.
You look.
They wouldn't outright ask if I looked like it. They'd be like, I don't want to ask that question.
You look like.
That's why I don't ask Carter.
Carter scares me.
True.
Guys, this podcast is brought to you by OnX, and if you haven't been using OnX, then you've been wasting so much of your time.
Start.
So you should start, and you can use a discount code even. MWF20 gets you 20% off any OnX membership, including the Elite, which gets you access to every single state in the country for then $80. And let me tell you, I don't know how you're currently doing it without it. It's insane to think that you would be.
Think about how much money you've spent on plat maps.
I don't even know how you would do it without one of those two things, right? Maybe there's maybe there's some other inferior mapping service or something.
There definitely is.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm going to do OnX instead and use our discount code to get money off.
And recent imagery.
Crop layers and
crazy
wind direction and,
set optimal wind direction on points. And
big deal.
Yeah.
You can send your friends a pin to the field approach so you're not driving around the field in the morning. I mean, there's just a million things.
Oh, no, dude.
Excuse me. There's just like a million things that make it so amazing. So go check out OnX and absolutely use our discount code because not only does it help us, it helps you.
Right. Help me, help you situation.
Help me, help you.
Right.
Okay? Because I want to help.
Big helpers.
I'm big helpers here.
Helpers.
I
love it. Let's debate. You want to debate? Yeah.
We can debate.
Okay.
Cal wrote down a lot of notes here, so I'm actually kind of terrified.
I wrote down no notes for this part of it.
Oh, good. Okay, so guys, let me explain to you the great debate. Okay? Cal and I pick a topic, and then we pick a side, and then we put on our lawyer hats, and we debate to the death, and then we have a poll on Instagram that you guys can vote on to see who won the debate. Now, it gets a little heated, it's a little fierce.
We act as public defenders.
Yes.
We take our role very seriously.
Yes.
And what some people seem to not understand is a lot of the time we may actually agree on the point.
A lot of times, actually.
But we do this to bring up the pros and cons of every situation so that you can get a real feel for why people might feel a different way.
And honestly, we just love arguing with each other.
Yeah, and it's fun.
It is fun for us. Not only do we like to argue with our wives, which we don't, but we also love to argue with our hunting wives. And so,
yes,
hence the great debate. Carter, what's the debate on this week?
This week's debate is water swatting versus not water swatting.
You looked like the Joker when you said that, and that terrified me.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm scared.
Haven't seen it.
Now, we both had the same opinion on that. So what does that tell you? Yikes. So
you gave me a look like you would be willing to hurt me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotham is not safe.
But it's fine.
Gotham is not safe.
You haven't had even close to enough training.
I've got enough training.
Write that down. I met your grandpa. He told me about the training, and he said, I didn't do shit.
No, I did. I was grinding.
Your grandpa seemed to think you weren't ready for any sort of physical altercation.
Now, when you say you were grinding with your grandpa in the basement, my mind goes to bad places, okay? That's gross. Now, you do you, but we're going to get to this great debate.
You might want to watch your tone.
You might want to watch your tone when you're talking to me.
And about your grandpa.
What do you do?
Your grandpa's a very nice man.
Yeah.
Just met him at your wedding.
Don't talk about him like that.
Charles is a great guy.
We grinded together.
His name is Charles, correct?
Correct.
Great guy.
Yeah.
Now, were you named after Charles?
My middle name, Carter Charles.
CC, Krabby Carter.
There we go.
CCD.
All right, let's do the debate. And this week, I'm going to let you go first, dude. Unless you want me to go first, which I'm willing to do.
No, you should go first.
Okay.
So, you're for water swatting, right?
Oh, yeah, big time.
Cool. So, I'm against it.
Okay. Yes.
Tell me what's so good about water swatting, okay?
All right. Look,
Wrong.
here's the thing. All right.
Wrong. I love this.
As a hunter and conservationist, right, the goal out there is to fool waterfowl to get a very clean kill shot, correct? Wouldn't you agree with that?
Yeah.
And one of the things that I think is the most satisfying, that makes you work the hardest when you're out there to be a great waterfowl hunter, is the idea that you're able to convince a bird who's thinking they're going somewhere else to come to where you are, specifically landing that bird on the water. If you can land a bird on the water in your decoys, that is the ultimate level of fooling that bird. Right? Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Because that means that they were so comfortable with the calling, the setup, the hide, all that stuff, that they're willing to land in your spread. There's a lot of people, they like to, they shoot. A lot of people pass shoot, right? So they get birds, they hunt off a point, whatever the situation, but they're shooting birds at 30 yards. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you feel you're able to be consistent, have a clean kill shot at 20, 30 yards, and you don't feel like you're landing, you're going to land those birds, then whatever, that's fine. But to get a bird to land in your spread, now they're on the water, now they're not moving. So if I'm thinking from a conservation standpoint, trying to be as effective as possible at killing a bird immediately, not winging a bird, not just damaging a bird, but actually getting that bird in hand so that we can use its meat, then water swatting is absolutely the best way to do that. It's 100%. If you miss the bird on the water, that's bad. That's not good. Mm-hmm. So I guess those are some of my main points about why I think that a water swat is completely fine. I don't actually understand that much why people don't like it, that you shoot a bird on the water, and people think it's not sporting. It's not. You have to be able to shoot the bird in the air. Right. Well, I already convinced the bird to come all the way here. The bird's all the way here. That was the whole point of why we did this. I can't imagine if the first people that ever went duck hunting, a bird landed on the water, like, no, bud, you have to shoot it when they're in the air. No, they're probably like, we're out here to shoot birds. This bird is right in front of me, sitting on the water, not even moving. This is a great shot. That's why I think water swatting is totally fine.
Sure.
Yeah. Hit me with it. Tell me why you think you shouldn't be able to shoot a bear in the water. You shouldn't shoot a bear in the water.
Well, you kind of said it a couple of times, but
I said it?
yeah,
Oh.
as to why like it shouldn't is because it's not sporting, you know. And so it's almost like shooting fish in a barrel. You know, it's just fishing with dynamite. It's like whatever. But it's not only just that point where it's just like you're going out to kill. You're going out to kill, you know. It's the point of what's the average distance of a water swat for most people that you've seen hunting? It's when birds land short of your spread. And so a lot of people are taking a 40-plus yard shot on the water where they say, I can hit it, you know. And so at that point, you're not going for meat, you're going for kill shots. And what you're doing with that is you're wounding the bird, and it's getting to the point where your dog can't retrieve it, and you go out there with your boat, if you even have a boat, and you're chasing this diving waterfowl, and now at that point, it is suffering the entire time.
Do you
It's
think
scared shitless?
You think you're more accurate? Do you think people are more accurate shooting a bird at 40 yards on the water or 30 yards in the air flying by you?
Just based on distance, 30 yards.
But we both know it's just not true.
Well,
I
I think
mean,
it
when
depends on
you-
species and wind and all that stuff, but I feel like a lot of people have proven that they are better at shooting something in the air because that's what everyone shoots at is, let's just say the majority of birds that you're shooting at are flying, you know? And so when you come to a stationary bird, there's less area of the bird that you can hit. You essentially have this much of the back over the water. Let's just say on a big bird, 2 inches, right? And so you are aiming for this tiny
You
little
have more than
stick.
that, but yeah,
I mean, at range,
sure.
right? At 30, 40 yards on the water. And this is coming from someone who has water swatted quite a bit. It just doesn't feel right. And so, like, if you think about it in perspective, a bird flying, you have a much better area to hit this bird.
This
whether
is
it's
not.
with one.
It's not true. It's not true.
What do you mean it's not true?
It's not true, bro. It would be easier to shoot a bird that's not moving, that's sitting on the water at 40 yards, than it would be to shoot a bird traveling at 25 miles an hour, flying by you in the air, judging wind. It's just not true.
I think it is true just because of body mass.
Yeah, but your
because
point to them being at... No, go ahead.
because I have, let's just say it's a goose, right? And on the last debate we talked about they have a 6-foot wings or a 5-foot wingspan on average, right? So if I have a couple pellets hit its wings, it will go down. If I have a couple pellets hit its chest, it will probably go down. If I have a couple pellets hit anywhere of this giant body, it's most likely going to go down. In probability's sake, right? I have
Sure,
200.
depending on range, yeah.
I have 200 pellets coming out of my gun, and I have a 5.5 foot by 3 foot area to shoot this bird. I can almost guarantee you more pellets are going to hit that bird than a bird that has 2 to 4 inches sticking out of the water for its main body, and then a tiny little section for its head and neck sticking out.
I think what you got to realize, though, is your point is that you have less area to shoot because the bird is at 40 yards in the water. But if a bird is at 40 yards in the air, it's not like you still have the same amount as you do at 10 yards. It's still further away. Now you're judging wind in
You're still judging wind
accordance.
on the water.
Yeah, but not as much. I mean,
Is
you're
the
n-
wind that much difference
Joey,
at 10
you
to
know
20
you're
yards
not. They're
above the ground?
flying, bro. So you're judging wind and the bird moving. That's more to take into account than just, oh, we got a strong left to right, but this bird's sitting on the water in front of me.
But how many times have you seen someone water swat a bird and pellets go all around it? You can see the shot spread going at the bird, and the bird is still swimming just fine. How many times?
Swimming.
But like,
I can tell you this. I see a bird.
Hurt.
I see
It's
a bird
not hurt.
fly away way less when people water swat it than I do when people are shooting a bird at 30 yards flying by you.
Are we sticking with 30 yards? Is that what we're doing?
No. What do you want to say? 40 yards?
No, I'm just saying, like, are we sticking with 30?
I
Because
think-
obviously, if it's within 15 yards, anyone should be able to kill that bird.
On the water.
But if we're talking about 30 yards in the air and on the water, you have a much smaller target on the water versus than you do in the air.
At 30 yards on the water versus 30 yards in the air, I guarantee you, if you lined up 100 hunters and you said, make this kill shot right now, same wind conditions, same weather conditions, whatever, a bird at 30 yards on the water versus a bird 30 yards in the air flying by you, I guarantee you that people would be way more lethal with the bird on the water.
I don't agree. Just because I've seen it so many times.
You've seen people...
I've seen it and I've done it.
You've seen more people miss birds flying by at 30 yards in the air than you ever have seen birds leave that were 30 yards on the water.
Well, I mean,
think about it.
Naturally, there's more birds in the air than there are sitting on the water. So if we're talking statistically of what I've seen more of, then yes, you would be correct. But the amount of water swatting that I've seen that didn't end up where the bird still got up off the water and it was probably wounded and it didn't die right away. That's for sure.
Here's a good example. Think about it like this. Annie Oakley style, right? Single shooter. You're waiting on a bird, a single goose or a single duck flying by in the air at 30 yards versus a duck comes in, lands at 30 yards, and is sitting on the water. You have a shooter with you, right? Just think about anybody that you hunt with. I'm not talking about like the greatest hunter you've ever hunted with. I'm talking about like an everyday hunter. Are you telling me you really are more comfortable with the idea that that bird is going to die if that bird is shot in the air versus shot in the water?
I think it's more ethical, and I think it's more of a probability that it's going to die out of the air. If they're like, okay, let's get more specific. Your shot pattern is on point for the bird in the air and the bird in the water, right?
Yep.
It is more likely that you're going to kill the bird in the air than the bird on the water just because of pure circumference or an area that you could hit of the bird.
I just don't agree with that.
You don't agree with bigger target?
I don't agree. I don't agree. I don't agree with you that people that have a shot on a bird 30 yards in the air are more lethal than people with a shot at 30 yards on the water. Because what you're talking about is just aiming. You're just saying like, well, you can aim, better and then more BB coverage because it's in the air.
No, I'm saying the bird, like you have a bigger target to shoot at. You have a bigger target to shoot at.
Yeah, but you have so many more factors. You have to judge distance that you're leading the bird. No, it's not. You're not leading a bird that's sitting on the water.
If you have wind, yeah, you have to account for the wind.
Very little at 30 yards. Sitting on the water, very little. And that's the thing. It's like, right? Like, if you're picking out that you get to shoot a bird sitting on the water, well, then you're going to aim for the upper half of their chest / their head.
Their upper chest isn't visible.
I'm saying like the forward part of their body. Like chest, upper back, head area, that is the zone you're shooting at on a bird that's sitting on the water. A lot of people that are shooting at a bird in the air, you're tracking, you're leading, you're judging wind. There's way more factors when you're shooting in the air.
We're not going to agree on this. That's fine. But I think that more body mass, the better, which on water would not be good. And then also the sporting aspect of it is if you go out and kill any animal at 2 feet, it's not very sporting of you. But if you call in that bird and you get it to do what you want it to do and you take it before it gets to that point, that's ethical. But if you let a huge flock of birds land and you let it build and build and build and build, let's just say Canada geese, for example. If you let 100 geese sit on the water in your decoys for 10 minutes and then you line up people and you say fire, it's just like, cool, you shot a bunch of geese sitting on the water. That's not really that hard.
Do you think that people would be more You think that people would be more effective shooting a clay target that's sitting on a ledge 30 yards away, not moving? Or do you think that people will be more effective shooting a clay that's traveling in the air by them
I think
at 30
you're
yards?
confused on my argument here. We're talking about what is sporting versus what is effective.
Well, you just said a minute ago you think that it's more effective to shoot the bird in the air because you have more mass.
Right, and then I brought it back to sporting. And so my thing is, like I said, we're not going to agree on effectiveness just because you don't agree with more bird to shoot is better. And so that's fine.
I never said that. Of course, more bird to shoot anywhere is always better.
So the air is better.
But I think that that people's effectiveness at shooting a non-moving target far, far, far outweighs the ability to be lethal on a bird that's moving, flying in the air.
Yeah, sure. If the bird was suspended in air above the water and it had the same circumference of body mass above the water, then yeah, it would be more effective.
No.
But when you have water, you're looking at the toughest part of their body.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Their head?
You
pretty
have
effective.
the back, and you have this much of their head sticking out, depending on the bird.
The whole head's out of the water, bud.
Right.
On
But
every
it's
bird.
very
What do you mean
small. All these pellets coming out of a shotgun shell and out of a choke, it throws out a pattern. It's not one singular bullet shooting at that bird.
I think the whole point is that you don't want to be crippling birds, So the more opportunity you have to not cripple birds, the better, which is why water swatting is a great, effective way to reach your limit.
I mean, if that's what the debate was about, then yeah.
Well, the
But I don't
debate
think
is
so.
it okay to water swat or not?
No, I don't think it's very sporting. I
I
don't think
think- I
that's
think
how it's
it's-
intended because it is a wing shooting sport. You shoot it on the wing. It's
You want to
in
shoot the bird
air.
on the... I don't try to shoot birds on the wing.
It's a phrase, bud.
I know what it is.
Wing shooting. You shoot them on the wing as they're flying. That's
Or is it
that's
just-
what waterfowl hunting is about. Is about the sport.
Or is it called wing shooting because you're shooting an animal with wings?
Carter, can you look that up?
I don't think turkey hunting is wing shooting.
Correct. They don't call it wing shooting. They call pheasant hunting wing shooting.
Yep, because it's flying.
That's correct. Wings. A flight bird.
Well, turkeys fly too.
Turkeys fly too.
Well, they
Uh-oh.
Oh, do they? Do they fly down out of a tree?
and fly up into
No,
the
they
tree
can
too,
they can
Yeah.
fly for a decent
and
distance.
they fly away from you when
Sure. A little bit.
Maybe you should go chicken shooting.
Chicken shooting, yeah.
Yeah. No, you should
Yeah.
go shoot chickens.
I guess,
if you're
if
going
I was,
for the bloodthirsty
if
part
I was
of it.
shooting chickens, I guess I'd rather shoot them while they were not moving on the ground, versus flying away from me in the air.
Yeah, and I think you need every advantage you can get. And so you take it, bud.
You got to
But
go,
in the
hey, whatever
meantime-
helps you sleep at night.
No, I'm going to do what my grandfather and his grandfather did, which is wing shooting, and which is how you're supposed to do it, which is shooting birds in the air.
Let the boy watch.
Let
You must
the
learn
boy watch.
How I learned from my father.
See, my
He learned
grandfather
from his
was
father.
my grandfather was beating me as he watched his grandfather shoot ducks, and that's what happened.
Damn.
He said, "Let the boy watch," and then my great granddaddy
Shot him on the water.
shot him on the water, and he slapped me.
The definition of wing shooting, by the way,
Yeah.
is the shooting of birds in flight.
There you go.
Ooh,
So I was right.
I don't.
what?
I don't
dude?
remember.
Yeah.
Dude, come on.
Shooting a flight bird. A bird that flies.
Bird in flight.
In flight.
You don't want to shoot him on the wings, though.
Wing shooting is shooting a bird in flight, in the process of flying.
Water shooting.
Okay.
Water
Okay.
swatting.
Are you good?
I'm good.
Okay. Guys, please vote on this and help me out. Help Cal understand that he is wrong on this great debate. This is ridiculous.
That was a tough ending. Yeah.
That was a tough ending.
Not really. It's fine.
Statistics, bud. You're all about the statistics. Definitions.
If you want to be an
statistics.
ethical hunter that's not crippling birds and your goal is to just take a bird as ethically as possible, a bird sitting on the water, not moving, is a better shot for you than a bird flying by you in the air with wind. It is. It just is.
Speaking from someone who has shot a lot of birds on the
Same.
water, right? We both have.
Yep.
It's not the first shot that kills the bird. It's the second shot that kills the bird. It's when they get up in the air that kills them.
That's not true. If you shoot them in the head on the water, they're dead.
Yeah, if I can figure out what BB is going to go where and I can put my shotgun barrel in that matter,
Matto.
then yes, I would kill a lot more birds in the water.
Guys, go and vote because you need to understand that it is a very ethical way to shoot a duck is to know that if it's not moving on the water, you're going to kill it. How many times do you see birds fly away that you tried to shoot on the water? Not that often.
And how many birds
fly away after you shot them in the air? A lot.
No, dude. A lot of birds don't die in the water. And that's okay. And
we're not going to agree on this.
And Cal just needs to come to the realization that he's wrong.
That's not true.
And that's okay. Now, I like to follow tradition, and he doesn't, and that's okay. He's the new school kind of hunter. He's the TikTok hunter.
This is
and
actually
that's
funny.
Fine.
That's funny.
But I was brought up in the old ways by the old heads of hunting, and so I have a little bit of tradition. Cal doesn't. He's trying to make his own tradition, and that's fine. You're a leader. You're a leader, not a follower.
I would say I'm more of a romantic about duck hunting than you are.
Not today.
Oh, just for today. All right. That's fine. Not going to agree.
Thank you guys for listening to the great debate.
Yeah. And this podcast is also brought to you by First Light. Ooh. And this week, First Light released a new piece that Joey and I are super excited about. You guys should definitely go check it out. It's the Chalice Fleece. Hopefully I'm saying that right.
No, it's
they
Chalice.
Don't. Mm-hmm. It's got to be right.
It's not Chalice.
What about Chalice?
Chalice. Now that could be it. First Light Chalice.
Chalice Fleece.
Chalice Navidad. You know?
It's super sick. It's a really nice jacket, and Carter wore it to his groom's dinner.
Yeah, it was the nicest thing I owned.
And and I wore it to your wedding over the top of my shirt.
That's nice.
It is. It's super nice.
Now, you can take that as, does Cal know how to dress for a wedding? I don't know. Or can you take that as, it's that nice? You be the judge.
Everybody that knows me and you knows they should trust my sense of style.
Well, I was going to back it up here, bud. And I was going to say that you and I, whenever we go to weddings, we look good.
We do, yeah.
We look good.
Yeah.
No, was I wearing suspenders? Yes.
You always wear suspenders.
I love them.
It's fine. It's your look. It's cool.
I love them.
You know who else was wearing suspenders?
Who's that?
The 4-year-old ring bearers. So
class.
Yeah.
All class.
Yeah.
I personally think suspenders, classy move. All class.
Dude, what a
Dude,
fucking
that's because
dick.
kids can't wear
What
belts,
a
bro.
Fucking dick.
That's because all of kids' pants are elastic. Am I right though?
Yeah.
Is that why they don't
Oh
wear
yeah,
belts?
bro. Yeah. There's no belt loops on kids' pants.
I thought it was just because like that's old timey and young kids. Like they always put like young kids in older people's
old-timey
clothes.
shit.
Yeah. Like they're wearing overalls all the time.
Yeah.
You know, is it because it's easy access so that they could go to the bathroom quicker? I don't know. That's what I always thought.
Maybe.
Taking off a belt off of a 3-year-old, could you imagine?
No, I can't. Yeah, that's why they don't do it. It's
I can't even
elastic
get my
pants and
daughter's
suspenders.
pants off to change her diaper.
Right.
You know, much less a belt.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Telling you.
As he said, don't move. No way.
Bad deal.
But guys, First Light has some sick ass shit coming out
they do.
this year. Super pumped about it. Like, you know, when you just put something on, you're like, yes.
Yeah.
First Light waterfowl shit.
Yeah, go check out the Chalice Fleece. Chalice jacket.
Yep.
Don't quote me on that, by the way. So
What?
hopefully I'm saying it right.
It's definitely Chalice.
I think you're right.
There's
I started out with that, but
Phonetically,
Chalice feels better a little.
Chalice Navidad sounds amazing.
Chalice jacket.
Dude,
I like it.
There's phonetically, it's Chalice.
Gotta be.
Chalice.
Mhm.
2 L's.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Chalice.
Chalice.
Let's draft.
Okay, so the draft, there's a topic. We each pick 3 and go in an order. This week's topic is the best songs to play on the way to the field.
Hype songs.
Yep.
best hype songs.
Carter, you
And-
got to start us off.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no chance anyone drafts before you, Carter, because yours is gonna be.
Well, see,
Carter's is for Gen Z or Gen X or
Yikes.
whatever.
no,
The fuck.
no.
You're 22.
Mine,
21.
they're each different genres I went for.
All right, 1-1.
My 1-1, 6 Foot, 7 Foot by Lil Wayne. Banger song.
All right.
Everybody knows it.
Yeah.
Hype beat.
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot. What?
Yeah.
Excuse my charisma. Vodka with a spritzer.
Banger.
That does go hard.
I know.
That is a good song.
That's very good.
I like that. All right, I can rock with that. If
Thanks.
someone played that, I wouldn't be mad. Like,
I
okay,
wouldn't be mad. I'd be like, what
It
is
might
this,
be a little
2009?
much
Now,
at
is this
times.
2009?
depending on situation.
You
might
don't
be
you don't open up with that song.
2009?
Oh, yeah, you don't. You got to christen it a little bit.
Is this 2009?
Well, you don't want to play songs that people don't know, unless it's like Jewish boy choir.
But isn't that kind of sad though? Because you're saying that the last recognizable song was like 09.
Yes, last good rap song has not happened since 2017, in my opinion.
2017.
What was
Yeah.
that?
What's the last good rap
Oh,
song
I don't know.
of 2017?
One of the I think that was Kendrick's one of Kendrick's
Big
albums.
Kendrick fan.
No, it was a good album.
Big Kendrick fan.
Kendrick's okay.
Name 3 Kendrick songs.
Backseat Freestyle, Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, King Kunta, All Right, Black of the Berry,
is great.
So yeah, you are a big Kendrick fan. That's fine.
Old Kendrick. Yeah,
I love King Kunta.
it's a good song.
So good. King Kunta, King Kunta.
I was
Backseat,
never a big Kendrick fan.
Backseat Freestyle is my favorite.
I have no affiliations, but
Yeah. All right.
are we doing an honorable mention, by the way? Because I just thought of one.
I mean, I guess we could.
Yeah,
I
we
didn't
can.
think of one. Yeah, but I'm
We'll think
fine
of
with
one.
that.
Carter, you're
Carter
up.
gave me a good idea. I'm up or Joey's up?
You're up.
I'm up. Okay.
We go clockwise in this beach.
All right. My 1-1. I just pick songs strictly that I like, and
Right.
this song, every time it comes on, I'll never forget when I first
Okay.
I'm butchering this.
Oh, this is a big story.
It's not a big story.
We're gonna get sentimental.
No, it just brings me back. I'll just leave it at that. It just brings me back hard. Traveler, Chris Stapleton. Whenever I hear Traveler, I just feel like I'm going hunting.
It's a good song.
It's a good song.
It's a
It
good
makes
song,
me think
and
I'm
I
going
feel
home.
the sentiment because you introduced me to that song as we went out to a public lake nearby, and I was
Yep.
like, this shit slaps. It's a good song.
It very much is hunting.
Good
thoughts.
for you.
Mhm.
Good for you.
'Kay.
Dude. Now these are not in order.
Oh, they have to be in
By-
order.
I have no order.
Oh, pick their favorite
Well,
one.
Caleb Williams doesn't get drafted in the 7th round. He
Right.
gets drafted in the 1st round.
That's correct.
Who the fuck is Caleb Williams?
He's a football
He's a
player.
guy I went to high school with. That's who it is.
Different guy.
Lauren Williams' brother. Yep. Okay.
All right, 1-1.
Yerushalayim by Miami's Boy Choir. Dude,
It goes hard.
it really goes hard. And if you don't know how hard it goes, go watch our August Goose Hunt where we shot 15 goose bands. Here I am just Middle Eastern dancing in the front seat, and we had to keep it short because we'll get demonetized on this piece of shit app, YouTube, you know? And so, but it just goes so hard. You have no idea what they're saying. It's Yiddish or Hebrew, whatever it is.
Yushalayim.
Yerushalayim.
Believe it or not, it's not English.
Yerushalayim.
Yerushalayim.
All right.
I'll play a snippet in the podcast.
No,
Yeah,
we're playing
it's-
snippets on all of these.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
But
I
yeah.
can't
Good.
wait.
They'll hear it.
No, but it goes so
I
hard. And
bet
I
it
found
does.
it because of TikTok. And there's all these like 15-year-old little Israeli boys singing this. And I'm like, what is this? And it just like drops, the beat drops. And I'm like, damn, this goes hard, dude. It's so good.
unbelievable.
Yeah, it's pretty
It goes hard. Carter, 2 for 2.
2-2, bud.
My 2-2, Rockstar by Nickelback. Good song.
That's bad.
Good song.
That's really bad.
Everybody
What
knows
is-
it.
What is the hate with Nickelback? I don't understand.
I
it.
agree. Nickelback's great.
No, I don't necessarily hate Nickelback. That would never ever make it on my playlist
No,
to go to
I
the blind. though.
I wouldn't play it. I wouldn't think to go, dude, I gotta play some Nickelback right now.
No, but if it
But
comes
it's a-
up,
I'm rocking.
you're banging.
Hey, hey, I wanna be a rock star.
Dude, I
Yeah.
swear to God, at one point I knew every word of that song.
I still do.
Yeah.
It's
Great.
so good.
Great song.
It is a good song. Fuck.
No, like that's the thing. They're all like good songs.
Damn
That's how like Creed is too. They get so much hate.
Well,
But like,
dude, Christian band.
yeah,
Had no idea.
Not Nickelback.
Not Nickelback.
really,
Definitely
no,
not.
definitely not Nickelback.
Definitely not Nickelback.
Yeah.
Which you're a bad guy if you know any of the words to his songs. So
To Nickelback?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I know a bunch of them. You do too.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
I'm a bad guy.
All right. Nickelback doesn't hit my playlist for this though. I'll tell you that. All right, my second one is Wild Thoughts by DJ Khaled. I don't know. That song goes hard.
Yikes.
Dude. That song goes hard.
It's
got a lot of good
I
people on it. It's like the perfect amount of hype, but also got a great like beat and sound to it. So it's not like too much, too hardcore. Just a great flow.
No, anything with Rihanna, honestly.
Yeah. She's
I'm
a
hot
killer.
to trot. I'm hot to trot with Rihanna in it. Like old school Rihanna too. Fuck.
Yeah, it's actually really funny. The other day I saw an interview that Rihanna did where she was like, being a mom now, I look back at some of the outfits I wore where like my ass and my boobs were out, and she's like, how did I do that? Why did I do that? That's crazy. Super funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, Wild Thoughts goes hard. It's a good one.
I do like that song. Now am I playing it? No.
That's fine.
I know Cal will agree with me on this one. Is good shit. Right Above It by Lil Wayne.
Yeah, good one. Really good one.
It's Carter. It's way
Oh,
before
it's
your time. You're probably like 4.5 years old when it came out.
Probably.
Shit went so hard back
Yeah.
then, and every time
Still
I listen
does.
to it now, I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
The lyrics, every time I just like realize a new lyric genius spot of the song, and I'm like, damn, it's so good.
Yeah, it's a great one.
Fuck. And
It's
if
a
you're
good one.
and if you were in a basement of someone's parents' house grinding in high school / early college,
That was a win.
it was a win.
Yeah,
That
when that
song-
song came on, it was good.
That song always went hard.
Yep. I agree. That was a
Right.
really good one.
Bitch Tick, what you got?
What did you call me?
Bitch Tick.
Okay.
I thought you said fish stick. but-
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, I love them. Why? Yeah, I love fish sticks. Why? Oh, so you're a gay fish.
That was such a crazy South Park episode. All right, Carter, 3-3.
Smells Like Teen Spirit. Nirvana.
That's
Get
a good
the
one.
fuck out.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a great
I'm
song.
not jamming that on the way to the blind. That's if I'm like sad.
What?
You don't know that one, do you?
Of course I do.
Of
course I know Smells
It's
Like
not a sad song.
It's definitely not a sad song.
No, but if you know anything about him, it's just makes me sad. Every time I hear any stories about him, I just get sad.
You just can't listen to Nirvana anymore because he
No.
killed himself?
You have to separate the
Yeah.
art from the artist.
What was his name? Kent or Kirk?
Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain.
He's so sad he can't remember his name.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Honestly, I just blocked it out because I really liked his music, and then I heard that whole story, and I'm like, oh.
Well, I grew up listening to Nirvana, so that is a sick song.
Great song.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Mhm.
I like that one. My 3-3, Night Moves by Bob Seger.
Oof.
That one I just feel like I'm in a blind.
Ooh.
Night Moves.
Can't relate.
Doesn't know who Bob
That's fine,
Seger is.
Carter.
Get the fuck out of here, you
Right,
12-year-old.
get out.
It's such a good song.
I will say, I'm impressed that you had a little bit of a deeper catalog than I thought you might. I really thought you were going to end up with like some
Juice
NBA
WRLD.
Youngboy and shit.
My
I love
music
Juice WRLD.
taste-
Watch your
Metro.
fucking mouth.
We've got
when you talk.
Metro on there.
My music
WRLD's
taste
so
is
good.
amazing. I should have DJ'd the wedding. It would have been.
Well, Carter,
Chef's
Pandora
kiss.
could have DJ'd your wedding.
Yes, I agree.
Fuck. Yeah, I danced to one slow song. The rest were dog shit.
Same.
Yep.
They
Thanks.
were really bad.
Mhm.
Dude, it's okay. It's fine.
I agree.
It's totally fine.
3
You-
kegs
you
and
didn't
bunch
have
of
a-
liquor was
I'll tell you what,
Drank.
you didn't have a crew at that wedding that needed there to be a great DJ.
No, some of them are a little.
bunch of farm boys.
Yeah.
You know, they aren't shaking a leg.
No.
No, they're sitting in the corner just hammering. But
I was wishing some Persian music would come on, though. we could have got down. We could have got down.
Okay, my 3 for 3.
Yep.
Saint of Me by
Great.
the Rolling
Yep,
Stones.
I knew you were going to do that one.
Dude,
It's a good one.
gets me.
I play it
freaking
for
amped.
you sometimes. I know you want it. It's a good one. All right. All right. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Oh, I just
All right.
love that song, dude. My favorite song since I was 4.
It's fire. It'll never go bad. It is a good one.
will
It's a
not.
really good one. Carter's never heard it.
Not off the top of my head.
You have, though. You just
Probably,
don't know what
yeah.
it
You got an
is.
honorable mention, Carter?
I
Yeah.
do.
All right, hit us with it.
To be honest, anything T-Pain at all.
Yeah.
Love me some
Yeah.
T-Pain,
Yeah.
dude.
Broke up with my girl last night, so I went to the club.
Went to the club.
T-Pain's just, yeah.
He's so good, dude.
Yeah.
Dan Bilzerian.
Yep.
The Dan
Good one.
Bilzerian song. Oh my god, that
Yeah,
goes
dude,
hard.
T-Pain is sick. That's a good one. You, by the way, you didn't pick a song though. You picked an entire artist catalog of music. But
Buy you a drink.
okay, I wouldn't have gone there, but
I
that's
wouldn't
fine.
have gone there either.
That's the first one that was on my
Bartender
phone.
would have hit. Bartender would.
I'm in love with the stripper.
That's a good one.
To the Blind?
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
do it on the blind. It's a good song though.
Low Rida.
Bartender would
T-Pain.
have been a good one probably. But anyway, okay.
Doesn't
I
matter,
have
you
a
got
good
T-Pain
honorable
song?
mention.
Okay.
Not that T-Pain isn't a
okay.
good one. I just mean you didn't even pick a song. Then
Yep.
when you did, you picked a bad song.
Okay.
Honorable mention, Hustler Music by Lil Wayne. Damn. We got that motherfucking Hustler Music. So vibe to it, yo. That song goes hard. That's a good one.
Oh. I can't remember the name.
Oh, no, dude.
Okay. But
Are you going to sing it? This is bad.
yes. No, yeah, it's Drake.
Okay.
It's from the album where it's all blue. It's got the kid with the afro.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Motherfuckers never loved us.
Oh, yeah. Worst
Motherfucker.
behavior.
Oh God, that song goes
Yeah.
fucking hard.
I'm a worst behavior. Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm a big Drake fan. So
that whole album,
that
dude,
album, yeah.
was so fire. Pound Cake.
Yeah.
Now is it to go to the blind? But
No,
Worst
worst behavior
behavior?
could go to the blind. I could go to the blind.
If you're with the right group, any songs can be good on the way to the
That's not
blind.
true.
that's
That's
true.
not true.
There's a lot of Big Sean songs that go way hard.
Oh, yeah.
I honestly just couldn't
Big
remember
Sean was-
any of the names.
Big
I
Sean
couldn't
was
remember
better
any
though
of the
when he was
names.
mixtaping it. Remember Big Sean's Super Duper Lemonade?
Yeah, it
I
was
am
good.
the Super Duper Trooper.
Yeah. No, he was good. That first album he came out with, the red one, in like
I
08.
don't know. Yeah, it was his mixtape that really hit. Though, before
The
that.
Marvin Gaye one, where he had the song with the Marvin Gaye on it.
Marvin Gaye and Chardonnay.
Yes.
That's Drake. Yep. Marvin Gaye, literally a Drake song.
I'll have to look that up.
'Kay.
No, he said something about Marvin Gaye in one of his songs.
Maybe. I don't know, but I will tell you, Big Sean mixtapes were fire. It got worse for Big Sean when he got signed.
Yeah.
The Finally Famous album.
Finally Famous. Yep.
Unbelievable.
No, Finally Famous was his best album.
Yeah. I swear to God, it was his first.
Yeah, he
What-
really he kind of fell off a little bit. He
Yep.
really just didn't do his thing after that. His mixtapes were fire though.
Marvin Gaye and Chardonnay was brought to you by Big Sean featuring Kanye West and Roscoe Dash.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. There you go.
Chardonnay.
Yeah, this one goes hard. This is
Dude.
that was when Big Sean was doing it.
On,
Remember Lamborghini Mercy?
Yeah, that's a
Very
Yeah.
good song.
Yeah.
Best rap song ever, Forever, by Drake, Lil Wayne, Kanye,
Eminem.
Eminem. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Wasn't Chris Brown on that too?
I don't believe so.
We're butchering this. I
Yeah,
fucked up
anyway.
the Marvin Gaye thing.
It's true.
Yep. Marvin's Room is the song by Drake, by the way.
For
My
sure.
bad.
It's on
There
his
you go.
album with the
Over My Dead Body.
Is that what it's called?
I'm pretty sure. It doesn't matter.
Dude, that fucking song goes so hard. I haven't heard that in so long.
Yeah, Marvin's Room.
Take care.
Take care.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Carter, play that
My
outro
bitch.
music, actually. Let's hear the El Camaleon. There you go. I could listen to
This
this to the
goes
blind.
hard on the way to the
Oh,
blind.
yeah, it does, dude. This definitely goes hard on the way to the blind. Thanks for listening to another podcast. We appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe. I guess you can subscribe on Apple and Spotify. You should know that by now.
Automatic
I just found
up.
out.
Write us a review.
Write us a review.
If you subscribe, it automatically downloads the podcast for you, so you don't
There
have
you
to do it.
There you go. And go check it out on our YouTube page, Midwest Flyways Podcast on YouTube. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers on there. And then we'll make like 10 cents a video, so go check that out. All right, thanks for listening, guys. We'll talk to you next week. Hey, one more thing, by the way.
What's that?